Oh, great. Aizen went berserk. I have been taught that affection is the true form of love ever since I was a child. There's your mistake right there. Love that is biased toward one party is unforgivable. I never once questioned the truth of that logic. How could I possibly have understood? My soul is now ravaged by this contradiction. What should I believe? Who should I cling to? Without the creed that has sustained me, I am lost. Please, somebody, please, stop me. What is happening? Explain, Aizen! You must stop this immediately! I swear I don't know what's happening. Why can't I not stop it? Stop, please. Why are you not obeying me? This isn't what I want. Ugh! Why are you aiming for me? Ophion! Ophion, what have I? This shouldn't be happening. I don't want this. Ah! Oh crap. His sacred artifact is heavily tied to his emotions. This will not be solved by reason. The situation has gone beyond such a solution. Troops, retreat! Extract the air Ophion and retreat to the lower levels. This is truly an awful sight to behold. Where could my shining star be? I heard his voice a minute ago, so I'm sure nothing terrible has happened. I couldn't see him though. Our Lucifuge, SO You're all right. Do you know if the others have made it out? Frau Musley, are you here? Melusine, report! I'm right here, Monsieur. Frau Melusine, I am so happy to see that you're all right. We can now leave with Air Lucifuge and Satsugawa. I do wish that we could leave. However, it appears that some of the guild's guests are somewhere on this floor. Chaos broke out before they could be moved to the cells below. Ground. They are now trapped in a storage room on this floor. What did you say? As Guildmaster, I have no choice but to assure the safety of my guests. From Melusine, we will lead them to an escape route. Then, we may evacuate. Very well. Then let us get to work, Monsieur Lit. It'd be dangerous to lead the guests into the wreckage downstairs, yeah? I'll help too. I should finally be able to open my portals again, so we can teleport them out of here. I would be ever grateful for your help, Satsugawa. I won't let you down. I will leave the guests to you then. and go aid Ophion, my shining star, and the others. I do hope that everyone is all right. Whoa! That was close. This is starting to look pretty bad, Brandon. Where is everyone? Hope Ophion's alright. I thought about going and looking, but we'll get shot by those gems if we aren't careful. We need to stop them first. We'll have to deal with Aizen before we can do anything about the gems, though. We can't stop them while he's so worked up. That's Valentine's Day. This feels oddly familiar. I know. This is just like what happened with me. Aizen's exactly the same as I was. Idolize someone, then get all weird about it. Before you know it, your emotions are out of whack and stuff like this happens. Well, maybe we can talk him down. We'll have to take him out. I don't think that'll work. Even if we knock him out, the second he comes to, this will start all over again. He can't just ignore it. He has to stand up and fix his own problems, or else. Whoa! Look out, Brandon! Ah! Are you injured, my lord? Let me rub your belly. My lord! We don't have time for that right now. I'm honored by your affections, but we must save that sort of play until all is done. Aizen, of all people, I never expected you to do something like this. My little Tadatomo, I'm sure that this was not your original plan, but if I let this continue, then my lord will be in danger. I need you to let me use the facilities you have prepared on this floor. How does this... Aha! Down you go! Ah! The trap door! How dare you! This wasn't meant to be used on me! Aizen? He fell through the trap door. Oh, nice. It didn't occur to me that it would still be active. That's a pretty long drop. My lord, are you injured? This floor is a death trap at present. You must get out of here! Thank you, Tadatomo, but as it is, we can't just leave him. I better keep Citri company. Won't you help us save Aizen? Thank you so much, Brandon. I can tell that I won't be able to stop you. You can be quite stubborn. The least I can do is come with you in that case. Hold on tight. Hold on? To what? Whoa, you're so strong! Now, let's go! Why did I lose control of my sacred artifact? Why did the gems attack Ophion Sahib like that? Is it because I lack experience? Can I not even control my own emotions? We have arrived, my lord. Please watch your step. My little Tadatomo and... It appears as though you calmed down, Aizen. Yet to think that the room you landed in would be... What is this? It smells... sweet. And... what's with this huge pile of boxes? And this is unmistakably chocolate. Is this the confiscated chocolate? Yes, this is the chocolate storage facility. It was created so that we could store confiscated chocolate at a safe temperature. Why do you care what temperature they're stored at? If you're going to confiscate them, what's the matter if they melt? What's it matter if they melt? I had planned to return these to their rightful owners after our reject. I had planned to return these to their rightful owners after our re-education program was completed. While symbolizing a wicked custom, they are also personal belongings. As a member of the disciplinary committee, it is my job to return such items to their rightful owners. You're so moralistic. Was your revolution for real? It was all started because of you! You! Ah! Now. Don't get too worked up. It's bad for your health. Looks like we meet again. Hakumen, did you shower? I really wanted to take a shower. I'm awfully hot and sweaty. I am, however, waiting until after everything settles down. It appears that a lot has happened in the short time I've been gone. Hakumen, I know they say love is unrivaled, but I didn't think it could bring about this much destruction. I'm sure you didn't think it could either, Aizen. Love? I knew it. Yes, that's what sparked the whole coup d'etat. Aizen's unbridled love. Aizen has always been taught that loving one another is bad. That is why he was afraid when he felt love for another. Isn't that right? You didn't know what to do when you felt that icky thing called love bubbling inside you, did you? That's why when you showed up, he suddenly exploded. An unwelcome visitor was stealing the attention of the one he loves. The one he loves. It was Ophion all along. It just had to be Ophion, didn't it? I was so surprised when the Mistress Hakumen told me. It's almost ironic. The one who screams about the evils of love is the one driven to madness by it. Still though, I guess that getting turned down by the one you love would upset you. He didn't just get turned down, he got roasted. He got utterly roasted. And buried 6 feet under. That's exactly what happened to me. Back then with Kingo. Now with Ophion. Aizen and I both tried to force our ideals onto everyone else in order to make ourselves feel better. Then we felt betrayed when other folk didn't live up to our standards. And we couldn't hold ourselves back anymore. Isn't that right, Aizen? No! You have it all wrong. I have no such desires. When the one you shouldn't love whispers sweet nothings to you, others who should be together are unable to love each other. Love is born of the emotions that spring forth from the desire. It is not designed to steal others away, but to bestow affection. No! I could never feel such ridiculous emotions. To have such feelings for your master! So, you've been overcome by this fever as well. Who do you intend for this to be given to? At any rate, this is evidence of your crime. For servants to display love for their master is the utmost heinous of crimes. No, I... What you believe to be love is nothing more than affection. Only a fool would mistake that for the love I share with my spouse. I will not allow one who has never been struck by the throes of love, one such as yourself, to call my love a sham! I do not love anyone! It's ridiculous to think that I ever could! Oh, great. This is useless. He's totally lost his mind. We aren't going to be able to talk like this. We have no choice. We need to stop the sacred artifact. Otherwise, we'll never get through. I guess you're right. Alright, let's do this, Brandon. If he's like I was, he'll have to accept his feelings. Then he'll need to get rid of all his anger. If he can't do that, he'll never calm down. I will fulfill my mission and defend you. I shall act as your pawn and show you the loyalty of Tadatomo Inuyama, my lord! Aizen, you and I are the same. That's why I'm going to help stop this overflow of emotion. You can't lose now, Tadatomo. This is the perfect chance for you to demonstrate your amour for me. No, I love my lord. If you aren't willing to cut this out, then I will whip you into shape. Come on, Aizen. I want you to show me everything you've got. I'm going to help you out just like all my friends helped me. I don't need your help. I don't need you. Stay away from me.
意義あり。私を優先するとはさすがの判断でございますね。私を優先するとはさすがの判断でございますね。意義あり。そこでございます。捕まえた。めっちゃラブ。
I mean, you're in the same spot. I ain't gotta move at all.
力を使っ。よっ。そっ。うわ。意義あり。親方様のために。うわ。うわ。そっ。うわ。捕まえた。わしと主とで書く物語。この行く先が楽しみよの。
Whoa! I told you to calm down. We just want to talk with you. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Talking won't help anything. There's no way that a bunch of skirt chasers like you could understand what I'm going through. You don't think we understand? It's true that you and I just met today. However, not being able to accept your weaknesses and getting stuck in a rut because of it, I understand so badly that it hurts. Just accept yourself. One such as myself could never have such ridiculous emotions as love. The dangers of love have been deeply embedded in my soul. While governing love, I must see through its lies. Thus, I cared so deeply for Ophion Sahib, one who had no love for anyone alive. You lot are working not only to destroy Ophion Sahib, but also my ideal persona! Your ideal persona? That's a lot of pressure for Ophion. Is Ophion really your ideal man? Ugh! Shut your mouth already! You are... Don't speak to me as though you understand the true weight of what I've believed for all these years! Oh God. Help him. Oh no. I just barely dodged that! I can't believe that you'd actually attack him like that, Aizen. I didn't want it to come to this, but you left me with no other choice. You're gonna tell me all of your deepest, darkest secrets. Time to spill your guts, Chimeran Matchmaker! Chimera? Dude's so repressed, he can't. Dude's so repressed in his own emotions, he can't tell what he's doing. When did that take root in my heart? You wish to become my comrade, you say? How brazen! If I can use you as my servant, then I will consider your offer. I was forever alone. I had no faith in others, let alone love. However, my rule allows me to see through the love that others hold in their hearts. That is why I was able to notice the unbridled emotions that were eating away at him. I was ready to cast you aside as a simple commoner, but it seems you might be quite useful. Very well. Starting tomorrow. Very well, starting tomorrow, you can take command of the common rank and file. You won't be handling anything of import, mind. These feelings roiling within Ophion Sahib would not benefit him. They would cause him nothing but suffering. Despite the possibility that his loved one might not return for all eternity, Ophion Sahib continued waiting, longing and in pain. It would have been simplest for him to forget. If he just let go, he would feel no more pain. He couldn't, though. That which could end his solitude. You wish to know what I long for. What can you do about it, even if I tell you? It's obvious, is it not? I will bring down all who aim to stand above me to their knees. I wish to hold that which is mine in the palm of my hand. I wish to take hold of this world. He has already forgotten. World domination is a simple matter compared to his true hidden goal. Yeah. What do you mean? Okay. Sorry about that. Where was it? I felt such pity for him. That's why I decided to aid him. Because of who he is at heart, I was able to. So, you love, I'll be careful. So you like Ophion? It would appear so. If I could have hidden that from just one being, it would have been you, Brandon. I'm sorry, But a sacred artifact that I just hit you with can make you tell us all your deepest, darkest secrets. That's the reason your mind is running wild right now. I see. I should be furious, but I suppose that what's done is done. I am the one who began this fight, and this is the punishment I have earned. You see, Ophion Sahib is not as strong as he would appear. I know of the suffering that was welling up inside of him. I know that he blames himself for not being able to protect the one that he loves. I know that he has been crying on the inside. All this time, you've been watching him, and it changed you. I feel it now, reverberating through my very soul. My insistence that devoting oneself to love is the seed that bears sinless. I admired his astounding confidence and earnestness. I think all I wanted was to be by his side. I wished to ease his pain and help him forget his suffering, if only for a short while. In spite of all that, why appear before him after all this time? Why so changed? So warped? If you had never shown up, I could have kept these feelings buried safely within myself. I'm really sorry. It's out of my hands. I can't stop him from loving me. I understand that there was nothing you could do. Even so, I still cannot stand to forgive you. I must resign myself to you, the reincarnation of his long-lost beloved. If Ophion Sahib had found a new love, to be honest, I had already come to terms with that outcome. But why? Why must this be? Why is it that you are unable to be his and his alone? I can hardly bear it. That his grand love poured solely into you is but one drop in the ocean that streams toward you. I think that's enough, Aizen. If you keep going, this won't end happily for anyone. There's no point in complaining about such things that can't be helped anyway. Doesn't it make you feel a little better to let out everything you've kept pent up inside? No? Is this what you meant when you said you were a fixer, Hakumen? You knew how Aizen felt all along? When it comes to the broken-hearted, all I need is to hear a word or three to know how it's all going to pan out. As soon as I heard the peculiars of this plan we were to carry out, I saw right through him. It's futile to try and hide matters of love from a woman as experienced as I. Oh God. Devising this whole plan, spending all that money, and even hiring me for a hefty fee. All to ultimately come clean. That's a weird sentence. Okay. All to ultimately come clean that his championing of love, equality was simply a farce. I'm sure that my words will be taken with some bias, but I would have you allow. No, that's cocky. I bet that's cocky. I'm sure that my words will be taken with some bias, but I would have you allow me to extend my apologies on Aizen's behalf. It all got pretty crazy, huh? Forgive me. I meant to come to your aid earlier, however. Aizen's rampaging sacred artifact awoke my true form. I was struggling to keep myself under control. Your true form? That's the one that would destroy the world, right? A good thing you held it back. Why am I surrounded by... My rule intertwined with my role as the destroyer of impure worlds. And Aizen's role was intertwined with his role as one who saves others from the clutches of love. For him, even the thought of loving someone else was a ludicrous indiscretion. I believe that he was attempting to quash both the love in his heart and that within the world. I suppose that's what I was planning to do. To declare my love for another would be to go against my creed. That's why you wanted to correct the love within this world. To turning it into affection to even out the love within your heart. I see. So you wanted to take over the world so that you could use your own rules and regulations to suppress your emotions. To regulate yourself and sacrifice yourself for your mission. You are a true gentleman. What the hell? What kind of logic is that? Are you really that stupid? What did you say? I realize that I have been foolish, but who are you to hurl such abuse at me? Idiots are idiots, and you're the king of idiots. I don't know what your creed or mission or whatever might be, but to try and hold back your honest emotions by decree? You're serious? Do you seriously think you'd be happy that way? Huh? Me? Happy? I had someone that I looked up to, just like you, but it didn't work out. So I went around calling myself a cool cat and even tried to convince everyone that love is bad. I bottled up my own emotions and lied to myself. Then I tried to force my way of thinking onto the one I looked up to so much. In the end, my powers ran wild and I caused problems for everyone. I forced my way of thinking onto Kengo. That's exactly like what you're doing with love, Aizen. You believe that I can forgive my own transgressions and move on? You're the only one who can make that choice. I don't know how hard that'll be for you, but don't you think you've suffered enough? Why don't you go a little easier on yourself? I don't really have the right to talk down to you like this, but I doubt anyone would mind if you were a bit happier in your life. You've come so far, Citri. After all this, I think I finally understand. I finally get what happens when someone with an unbending will is allowed to make decisions for everyone else. You should feel free. Like who or what you want. Those who realize that are understanding and gentle, yet strong. They're the true cool cats. They're what I strive to be. Oh wow. Like whatever I want. Enlightenment would drift ever further from my grasp. But I suppose this life would be more tolerable. Citri, you offer quite the sage advice for such a young child. Please answer me this. Love has sprouted in my heart and consequently ended in failure. How should I move past this pain? I don't know. I'm not sure, but I wonder if you really are out of options though. Back then, I thought it was over for me, and I just wanted to cry. But if you just take this as a lesson, then you should be able to move on. You can't undo the past. Just learn from it and move on toward the future. I see now. True affection that lies beyond the pains of love, once you accept it into your heart. If I were to outright deny all forms of love that come before that, then true affection would lie beyond reach. There's still something you need to do before moving on now. What could that be? You need to apologize to everyone you've hurt. If I was able to do it, then you can too. Apologize? Yes, of course I will. I am aware that I have brought pain to a great many others. I swear, on my iron will, to make thorough amends for my deeds. Good. I wonder how long it's been since I was last lectured like this. Century's so strong now. They're like mastering their pupil. You've returned to me? Those gems are controlled by your will. In other words, you must be sound of mind to manipulate them. Now that you've found your answer, they have returned to your control. I see. I'm sorry I hurt you too. I want to apologize to all who are present. I pushed myself too hard, trying to deny the feelings of others. As a leader, this is an unforgivable sin. I have brought unthinkable shame upon myself. I promise to apologize and make amends to all those guests to whom I have done harm today. I forgive you. I feel I should apologize for what I put you through, Brandon. However, I hope you understand that I do not mean to insult you when I call you a romantic singularity. It is simply that you are truly dangerous. That which you draw from others is not limited to love alone, but also aggression. Don't remind me. I got 23 other dudes that want to kill me. Don't remind me. You should know that you will be dragged into many more battles like today's. Don't remind me. Furthermore, as an authority on love, I will give you a word of warning. Please, never allow Ophion Sahib to be alone again. I can't make that promise. Thank you for the warning. Thank you. I'll be counting on you. I'm sorry, but could you please leave me? I would like to be alone for a moment. Rise and face me. Ophion Sahib! I'm so glad you're safe. Your shoulder, though. It's just a flesh wound. I've had worse. Now, Aizen, what you were saying just a moment ago. You heard that. I did not mean to listen in. However, I heard the true intent behind your revolution. Is that so? To think you've heard all that. The world is heartless, Aizen. Things do not always go as planned, and countless elements would leave us vexed. That is quite true. However, today would not be perfect to allow yourself to hope just for a little deeper bond between you and the one you love. I will never abandon my eternal love, my spouse. However, I also have no intention of casting aside one who idolizes me. If it's your wish to continue serving by my side, I will not decline. I am not so petty a dragon as to refuse your service. Precisely because this world is made so that anyone may fall prey to love for anyone else. It is overgrown with affection, no? Ophion Sahib, you have been so cruel to so many in the past, and yet you are being so unbelievably kind now. I might dare suggest that this is your true nature, that you are able to stand beside your beloved and still pay heed to me. I believe it demonstrates just how much you care. I must thank you for that. Get it together, man! Do not let such a trivial matter reduce you to tears. Such a burdensome subordinate I have found in you. And my voice is tired. Ah, Mistress Hockerman, I'm so glad you're okay. Ew! Don't come near me while your nose is dripping like that. Here, use this to wipe it off. As you can see, I am doing just fine. I was so worried about you. I'm just so happy that you're all right. My shining star, you're safe and well. I was worried, my friend. It would appear that you were able to calm him down, though. I'm doing fine. Is everyone else okay? I'm glad to hear that. I am also embarrassed to say that I have lost sight of you just as I was heading to your aid. I presume you turned the trap door which was used on us back in him. That would have helped to limit collateral damage. Dropping him underground should have allowed you to choose the field of battle, and also help calm Aizen down, yes? Even if he was just a temporary client, I can't believe that we dropped my boss into a pit. I approve. We were able to safely evacuate all of the guests. They are currently resting in another building. Indeed, under Monsieur Lit's masterful guidance, we were able to complete our task efficiently. No guests were injured. Furthermore, it appears as though the structural damage to the tower can be fixed easily enough. We surely wore out Arasatsuga's teleporting by teleporting so many, yet I believe he will recover if he rests for a short while. Just when I thought my workout on the treadmill was the end of a bad dream, I had to open so many portals. I always knew that nothing good could come of leaving my room. Oh. Are you okay, Satsuga? You look way more tired than before. I apologize for asking so much of you, Satsuga. I will bring honey treats to your room tomorrow. Seriously? Thanks, Guildmaster. What about Ophion? I hesitate to tell you, but he has been missing since Aizen's attack. Seeing as it's Ophion who is missing, I do not think it's practical to assume the worst. That said... Did someone request my presence? I am right here. You are alright, Ophion. KO'd again. Ah, my spouse. I apologize for having made you worry. As you can see, I am fine. I had to step away to handle some business. Now for my reward. No! Come to me and rejoice in my passionate embrace. No! Ophion, you see that your guildmaster is standing right here, don't you? Oh, that you are. When did you get there, guildmaster? Oh God, this is a running joke. My apologies. You are just so small a stature that I did not notice you. It's alright. I guess, just so long as you don't let it happen again. Wait, you must be doing this on purpose. This is the second time. Putting that aside for now. Come, Aizen. Aizen, I'm glad to see you. Everyone, I would like to extend the deepest of apologies for the trouble I have put you through. In spite of my apology, I have no expectation of receiving your forgiveness. I would apologize regardless. We will reschedule the party that was disrupted. I will also return or pay compensation for the compensated chocolate. I pledge to reflect on my actions and to re-educate my ironclad heart. One and all, I am well aware of the gravity of Aizen's actions. However, by the grace of the King of Wisdom, the Vajrayana, can you forgive my young, naive friend? Wait a second, Kalki. Weren't you on Aizen's side? You must be a true weakling to bring up such a petty dispute at a time like this. I, for one, am willing to forgive Aizen. It's not as though he did much damage. Honestly, I thought it was a lot of fun, getting the scare to hide off our own little lizard maid. Pardon me, Mistress Hakumen, but as we were fighting alongside him, I don't think we... Shut it! That was then and this is now! I'm so sorry. I can forgive him. It's all over right now. Everything is said and done. I can forgive him, I guess. You will need to pay for your crimes, but if my shining star decides to forgive you, then I shall as well. As long as I can get back to my room in one piece, I couldn't care less. I don't know about the other guests, but I'm happy enough to have gotten an apology. Sure, this has all been pretty horrible, but as a result, I was able to figure out what it really takes to be a cool cat. So what you're saying is, as long as everyone is offered a sincere apology, we can allow today's events to simply fade into memory. How does that sound? Thank you. You're all too kind. No, Aizen. Do not think that we are done just yet. There is one more important matter to settle. Do you know what that may be? Of course, I am aware. What do you mean? What remains is your judgment. Regardless of how this began, you have stirred up quite a bit of trouble. You must pay for your actions. Now, as your master, I charge you with the full penalty under my authority. Whoa, this is a little too much. Even coming from my spouse, that is not a request I am able to accommodate. All who have aided in committing this crime today must pay. They must return the stolen chocolate and pay reparations. Thus, as principal owner of the tower and the dungeon, I myself will cover the fees associated with repair and renovation. It is, however, within my rights to issue fines. I would agree with all this, but there must be punishment to ensure that today's offense must not be repeated. Aizen himself believes that he should be punished, after all. Come to think of it, do we really have the right to issue fines? Sure, what he did was horrible, but honestly... So be it. I will serve under Ophion Sahib. So it is only natural that he has the right to issue what punishment he sees fit. I read that wrong. So be it. I serve under Ophion Sahib, so it is only natural that he has the right to issue what punishment he sees fit. I am ready to hear the terms of my punishment. Very admirable of you, Aizen. Now listen closely. In reparations for the actions you have taken, you must apologize to those affected. You shall then be sentenced to a week of cleaning the main floor of the tower. You shall also be charged with the arrangement and supervision of the restoration effort. Furthermore, for the remainder of the year. No chocolate! What? Furthermore, for the remainder of the year, no chocolate! punishment is that? You make it sound like some big deal, but that's so tame. I think that's plenty cruel. If Aizen can't receive or eat any chocolate, this punishment, I feel that it may be slightly too harsh, Ophion Sahib. You, more than anyone else, should know how much I love sweets. It's not as though I confiscated the chocolate so I could eat it. However, not being able to eat chocolate until the new year is excessively cruel. Shut your mouth! Just be grateful that you are not receiving corporal punishment. Do you not gorge yourself daily? If not on chocolate, then on cookies and ice cream. If anything, I think I'm being kind by banning only chocolate. Now shut up and take your punishment like an adult! Oh my god. Oh, that's right. Aizen has quite the sweet tooth. That's correct. Aizen was so happy about receiving so much chocolate last Valentine's Day. Even this year, he could be seen pacing back and forth before the storage room during his free time. This seems to be the perfect punishment for Aizen. Woo! What a day! I'm totally beat. Oh, God.